Imagine, if you will, standing in the middle of a room where every person is waiting for you to say something, and you know deep down that this moment it's filled with endless possibilities. All you need to do is tap into something inside yourself, a place where timing, wit, creativity and playfulness, they dance together effortlessly. You begin to feel it, how humour can shift everything in the room. It's almost like the timing of a great joke, the way it lands, just when you expect nothing at all. You've probably already noticed that it's the right timing to make something funny, like catching someone off guard, making them laugh because they didn't see it coming. Have you ever wondered why certain things, they just seem to click at the right moment, and then everyone laughs? It's because humour, it often involves breaking patterns. Think about it. When you break a pattern of expectation, whether it's with a clever twist or a joke that doesn't follow the rules, that's where the magic happens. What if you could easily notice these moments of surprise in the everyday world? What if you could look at the world around you, notice the little quirks, and immediately spot the humour in it? It's as if you're suddenly becoming more aware of things that other people miss, the little absurdities hidden in plain sight. And just like that, the world starts to become your playground. You might feel that excitement of playful thinking bubbling up inside you, as if everything becomes material to turn into something funny. A simple ordinary event can be transformed by your mind into something completely unexpected. And that's where the fun starts, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. You may also notice how the words you choose, they can create a new world. The ability to twist language, to play with words, turning them in unexpected ways, like puns or clever wordplay, feels natural, doesn't it? Almost like you've unlocked a new tool in your mental toolbox. In fact, once you feel the flow of words and humour, it's easy to see how a shift in how something is said can make it so much funnier. It's almost as if, in a way, humour is a secret dance between how things are said and when they're said. And have you ever caught yourself in a situation where you were able to just laugh at yourself? Just let go and see the funny side of the things you do. There's something deeply freeing about it. In fact, the more you allow yourself to embrace that self-deprecating humour, the more relatable you become. It's like you can just let go of any need to be perfect, and instead invite others to join you in the humour of being human. Doesn't it feel like the more relaxed and confident you are, the easier it is for others to laugh at you? And isn't it amazing how little self-awareness and little self-effacing humour can immediately lighten the mood, bringing people closer? Now, as you begin to realise how humour works, you might start to see how exaggerated stories, larger-than-life ideas, or situations that break all logic can be hilarious. The more absurd, the better. Exaggeration, it has this way of making the impossible seem so fun, so unexpected, that everyone can't help but laugh. Imagine then your confidence growing as you deliver each line, each observation. It's not just about the jokes. It's about how you say it, the delivery, the energy you infuse into each word. It's almost as if your very presence invites laughter. And the confidence, well, it's the secret ingredient that makes your humour even more irresistible. When you believe in your own humour, others believe it too, effortlessly. When you really start to understand your audience, whether it's a friend, a colleague, or a room full of people, you can feel how their mood shifts, how their energy changes. What's funny to one person can be completely different from another. And recognising this gives you the power to tailor your humour. You can feel how the room responds, how a well-timed comment can lighten the mood or break the ice. It's like you have an invisible connection to their laughter, and the more you tune into it, the better your sense of humour becomes. As your awareness of these ideas grow, you might notice how playfulness, imagination, and a bit of absurdity, they flow through everything. You can look at situations, at words, and immediately see the funny side of things, as if you're playing with the fabric of reality itself. Imagine turning a simple conversation into something wildly funny, with just a twist of your imagination. And in the end, doesn't humour come down to a little bit of magic? Like how a small change in your perspective can unlock laughter in places you never thought to look. With each shift, each change, you discover how deeply humour runs through you, how naturally it flows through your words, your timing, your energy. And it's only just beginning. Every time you laugh, or even think about being funny, you begin to notice your humour is becoming sharper, quicker, and more natural. It's as if with every moment, you're tapping into a deeper well of creativity, timing, and insight. And when that happens, well, that's when humour truly becomes second nature. As you relax, you might notice how your thoughts are shifting. So much of the world around you begins to feel lighter. The ideas you've always known, they're transforming into something deeper, something that feels more effortless. Imagine just for a moment that humour, funny comments, witty observations, clever wordplay, it isn't something you have to try to create, but instead it flows naturally like air moving around you. Now picture yourself standing in a room full of people, their faces eager for something fresh, something unexpected. You can almost sense the timing, the perfect moment rising within you, almost like an invisible rhythm that you're tuning into. You know exactly when to deliver your punchline. It's as if you feel the energy of the room, and you realise that humour, in that very moment, is about knowing the perfect time. Not too soon, not too late, but exactly right. When you deliver it, it lands effortlessly. It's a thing of beauty. It doesn't require any effort, it simply is. And you begin to realise deep down that timing is not a skill to be learned. It's a natural, instinctive ability, just waiting to be accessed within you. Every day, it's becoming easier to sense when the right moment arrives. As you notice that, you may find yourself smiling, because you know humour comes naturally to you. It's a gift that grows effortlessly. The more you relax into it, the more you trust in the perfect timing of things. And then, as you open your eyes to the world around you, you begin to see things differently. What once seemed ordinary, it now holds endless possibilities for humour. Everyday moments, small details, little quirks, suddenly they're shining with possibility. It's almost like you've tuned into a frequency that others might miss. People laugh not just because you tell a joke, but because you've seen the world in a different way. You've noticed something about that moment that's inherently funny, and your ability to share it makes it all the more enjoyable for everyone. The funny part, it feels so simple, so easy. Like you're just sharing a tiny secret that only you and the people around you can enjoy. You feel the playful energy building, and with each observation, each little twist on reality, your humour deepens and expands. It's as though the world is now a playground for your wit. Now as you feel yourself connecting to this humour, you start to notice that being quick with words, sharp, witty, maybe even a little cheeky, comes effortlessly. You can feel that sense of rightness as you make a clever remark, or perhaps a pun just clicks in your mind, surprising you and everyone around you. It's not just that you have the words, it's how they flow, how they connect, how they surprise. And each time you do this, you realise how much easier it gets, how much more natural it feels to be that quick thinker, the one who always has a comeback or a clever comment at just the right moment. You might be feeling it now, how at every moment, exaggeration becomes more fun, more playful. Like when something seems a bit too serious or ordinary, you know how to stretch it, blow it out of proportion, and watch it become something absurd, something hilarious. The world around you becomes like clay, ready to be moulded into exaggerated, over-the-top scenarios that make people laugh, just because they're so unexpected. And the best part, you know it's all good fun. It's all about creating something out of nothing, turning the smallest things into the biggest laugh. And in that moment, there's no limit to how absurd it can get. It's limitless, boundless, and so much fun. And as you begin to laugh to yourself, as you discover the humour in your own quirks and imperfections, you might begin to notice how it feels to be open and free in your humour. It's like the more you let go, the more others can see. Really see you. Human, funny, real. And when you can laugh at yourself, others can laugh with you. It's as if you've invited everyone into a shared experience of joy, of not taking life so seriously, of enjoying the ride. And each time you make light of something, each time you share a bit of self-deprecating humour, you connect with others on a deeper, more authentic level. They see your humanity, and that makes them laugh with you, not at you. As you explore this new freedom, you start to realise how confidence plays into it all. It's not about being perfect. It's about owning your humour, knowing that what you say, what you deliver, is exactly what the moment needs. You might notice how, when you're confident, just like that, everything you say seems to land just right. There's a magic to confidence, to knowing. The jokes you're about to share, they'll make people smile. And that confidence alone is half of the humour. People laugh more when they sense you believe in yourself, when they know you're sure of the humour you bring to the table. And we begin to feel how humour comes from the moment. You can start to see how to read your audience. It's almost as if you can sense their energy, feel their mood. You can tell when a well-placed remark or an observation will lighten the atmosphere. And you trust your instincts to guide you. You can almost hear the unspoken cues, feel the subtle shifts, and you know exactly how to adapt your humour to match the energy that's around you. It's like you have this intuitive connection to what makes people laugh, what will bring joy to them in the precise moment. And the more you tune into that, the more effortless your humour flows. It's not just about what you say though. Your whole energy changes. You can feel how energy, body language, and delivery, they're part of the equation. It's almost as if the way you present yourself, it makes what you say even funnier. Your tone, your place, your facial expressions, they'll amplify the humour. You begin to feel how small shifts in your energy, they can make even the simplest comment feel like the funniest thing in the world. It's like your body becomes a part of the punchline. And the more you play with this energy, the funnier you become. As you play with words, ideas and scenarios, you might start to notice how quickly you can take any situation and twist it into something fun, something unexpected. You can see the humour in the simplest of ideas, the way conversation can spiral into something wildly absurd or hilariously imaginative. The more you trust your creativity, the more it flows. The more you realise there are no limits to what's possible in the world of humour. The more fun you have, the more natural it all comes to you. It's as if you've unlocked a doorway to infinite possibilities, where the absurd, the strange, and the surreal all come together in the most delightful ways. And with each new moment, with each new laugh, you're beginning to notice how humour just happens around you. It's a natural part of who you are now. Something that flows freely, effortlessly. And you're beginning to see just how easy it is to be the funny person in the room, simply by being yourself, by being present in the moment, letting everything else just fall into place.